Welcome back, everyone. Before humans walked the earth, monsters ruled the oceans. But were these frightening beasts fact or fiction? In this episode, we're going to dive deep into the waters of myth and science to uncover the truth behind the most legendary sea monsters that ever existed. From the colossal Kraken to the terrifying Megalodon, we'll explore the incredible creatures that once roamed our oceans and separate the truth from the tall tales. Are you ready to embark on this thrilling journey? Then let's dive in. The ocean is a vast and mysterious place, and for centuries people have been fascinated by the creatures that live in its depths. From the smallest jellyfish to the largest whale, the ocean is home to a wide variety of amazing animals. But there are also creatures that are so strange and terrifying that they've become part of our folklore, like the Kraken. The Kraken is a legendary sea monster that's said to dwell off the coast of Norway and Sweden. According to Norse folklore, the Kraken is a giant squid or octopus that can grow to enormous proportions, reaching up to 500 feet in length. It's said to have tentacles that can wrap around ships and drag them down to the bottom of the ocean, where the terrified sailors are met with its massive beak and sharp teeth. The Kraken has been depicted in art and literature for centuries, often as a symbol of the dangers of the sea. But is there any truth to the legend? Well, in 2004, a giant squid washed ashore in Norway and measured over 30 feet long. And in 2007, a fisherman captured a video of a massive squid off the coast of South Africa. While these creatures aren't quite the size of the Kraken, they do show that there may be some truth to the legend. After all, who knows what else could be lurking in the deep, dark waters of our oceans? But the Kraken isn't the only legendary sea monster that's captured our imaginations. There's also the Megalodon. The Megalodon is one of the largest and most ferocious predators that ever lived. This massive shark could reach lengths of up to 60 feet and had a bite force of over 11,000 pounds per square inch, which is over twice the strength of the great white shark. The Megalodon is believed to have gone extinct around 3.6 million years ago, but its fossilized teeth and vertebrae have been found all over the world, indicating just how widespread and abundant they were. What's truly fascinating about the Megalodon is the sheer power and brutality of its predatory abilities. With its massive size and powerful jaws, it was capable of hunting down and consuming enormous prey, including whales and other large marine animals. In fact, some scientists believe that the Megalodon was responsible for driving some species of whales to extinction. Despite its terrifying reputation, the Megalodon remains a creature of mystery. We still don't know much about it because its remains are so rare. Many experts believe that the Megalodon went extinct because of changes in ocean temperatures and sea levels, which made it difficult for them to find enough food to eat. Others believe that the Megalodon was simply too big and required too much energy to survive. Whatever the reason, the Megalodon serves as a reminder of the incredible creatures that have inhabited our oceans throughout history. Now let's take a look at some of the other sea monsters that once roamed our oceans. First, we have the Liopleurodon. The Liopleurodon was a massive pliosaur that lived during the late Jurassic period. These marine reptiles were some of the largest creatures in the world, with some species growing up to 33 feet long. They had long necks, huge heads, and powerful tails that they used to propel themselves through the water with ease. The Liopleurodon was a carnivore, feeding primarily on fish, but it would have been capable of hunting larger prey as well. One of the most famous Liopleurodon species is the ferox, which was one of the largest known marine reptiles of all time. These creatures had enormous teeth that they used to slice through flesh and crush bones. They were also incredibly agile and could move both in and out of the water with surprising grace. The Liopleurodon is a relatively new discovery in the field of paleontology, with the first fossils being found in the early 20th century. Since then, researchers have uncovered several skeletons and have learned that these creatures were truly some of the most impressive predators that ever lived. Next, we have the Mosasaurus. The Mosasaurus was an aquatic lizard that lived during the Cretaceous period. These creatures were related to the modern-day iguana and grew up to 55 feet long. They had long, slender bodies that were perfectly adapted for life in the water, as well as powerful jaws and sharp teeth for catching prey. The Mosasaurus was a highly successful predator, and is believed to have been one of the top predators in the oceans during its time. In fact, the Mosasaurus played a significant role in the movie Jurassic World, where it's brought back to life and used as an attraction in a theme park. However, it eventually escapes and wreaks havoc on the island. While the movie version of the Mosasaurus is much smaller than its real-life counterpart, it still gives us a glimpse into the power and majesty of these ancient creatures. Moving on, we have the Dunkleosteus. The Dunkleosteus was a heavily armored fish that lived during the Devonian period. It had a large head, a massive mouth, and two pairs of fins that it used to steer itself through the water. The Dunkleosteus was a carnivore and used its powerful jaws to clamp down on prey, even biting other fish in half. One of the most famous species of Dunkleosteus is the D. terrelli, which could reach lengths of up to 30 feet. These creatures had thick, bony armor that protected them from predators. They also had sharp spines along their fins that they could use as weapons. Despite their intimidating appearance, the Dunkleosteus went extinct around 359 million years ago. It's believed that changes in sea levels and the emergence of new predators led to their demise. Finally, we have the Tylosaurus. The Tylosaurus was an apex predator that lived during the Cretaceous period. These marine reptiles were closely related to the mosasaurs and grew up to 50 feet long. They had long, pointed snouts, huge eyes, and powerful tails that they used to hunt down prey. The Tylosaurus was a carnivorous fish and is believed to have fed on almost anything it encountered. One of the most notable features of the Tylosaurus was its extremely long neck, which it used to reach deep into crevices and capture prey. They also had large, paddle-like flippers that allowed them to swim at high speeds. The Tylosaurus went extinct around 66 million years ago, likely due to the same asteroid impact that also led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. But why do these creatures inspire such fear and fascination in us? Perhaps it's the unknown. The ocean is still largely unexplored, and what lies beneath its surface is a mystery that continues to captivate us. Or maybe it's the thrill of the hunt. Humans have always been fascinated by predators, and the ocean's apex predators are some of the most feared and revered creatures in the animal kingdom. Whatever the reason, these creatures continue to inspire awe and wonder in us, and serve as a reminder of the incredible biodiversity that exists on our planet. Today, we're discovering newly found creatures every day as technology improves and allows us to venture deeper into the ocean. Who knows what other sea monsters might be lurking in the depths? The ocean is a vast and mysterious place, and it's clear that there's still so much we don't know about what lies beneath its surface. From the massive squid attacks of the Kraken to the terrifying Megalodon, these legendary sea monsters have captured our imaginations for centuries. While some of these creatures may be nothing more than myth and legend, others were very real and truly terrifying. So the next time you find yourself exploring the depths of the ocean, be sure to keep an eye out for these amazing creatures. You never know what you might find. From myth to science, the oceans have always held monsters, mysteries, and marvels that have both fascinated and terrified us. Which sea monster was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling natural history content. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.